NXT, WWE, what a great weekend it was. As far as pay-per-views goes, OMG, man. NXT Takeover War Games, pay-per-view was pretty good as usual, great as usual. Oh, Survivor Series, I'm going to say it now. WWE pay-per-view of the year. That's it. That's all I can say. That's all that need to be said, guys. I'm your main man, Kel Breezy, and this is getting straight to it. Let's gonna start a war game. I'm not gonna undermine the great show that the NXT roster put on. I'm not gonna deny and talk about it. The kickoff match had Angel Garza taking on Isaiah Swerve Scott. Good match, man. But after the match, Angel Garza was approached by NXT Cruiserweight Champion, the man of the hour, the champ of the hour, Leo Rush. You know, JB always said, you always got a plan to get punched in the mouth. Angel Garza got punched in the mouth. Leo Rush let that man know it's far from between the two of us. And you know, the show kicked off with I gotta give me a sound machine, really do. The women's War Games match. First ever in history after the long listed history of matches of War Games. Back in WCW and now NXT. I'm just gonna get straight to it. Rhea Ripley team got screwed. They got screwed big time because Mia Yim was attacked, was made to compete, so she had to go ahead and replace it with Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai then started off, okay, cool, okay. Candice LeRae started off letting her know she gonna defend this. She gonna defend it. And you know, and then when Dakota Kai finna come in, she wasn't the last one. Tegan Knox gonna be the last for her team. But Dakota stopped. When she stopped, I knew it was coming. Heel turn. She turned heel. I told it. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it when she was initially picked to be on Rhea Ripley's team for War Games, and Mia Yim was. I knew it was coming. Heel turn. Somehow, either she's going to interfere in the match and cause her to lose, or something. I just knew a heel turn was coming. And what better way to get heat and come to the heel? Attack your best friend. She attacked Tegan Knox, attacking one of her restructured knees. She had surgery on closing the holding cage door on her leg. So Tegan Knox couldn't wrestle. Dakota Kai didn't get in there, so it was 4-on-2. But somehow, some way, Team Ripley, just Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae, they got the win on Team Baszler. And who did Rhea Ripley pin? After handcuffing herself to Shayna Baszler, she hit with the riptide through chairs, got the win. Booyah! There it is. Great match. So you know what that means? She's definitely going to give her a title shot. Sooner or later at a takeover match, which going to set up on, hopefully Shayna Baszler going to the main roster. We're going to talk about Shayna Baszler a little later. Anyway, next match. The original Bro taking on the Prince, Finn Balor. I knew these two guys can go. And they had a good match, good chemistry. I don't know why people always try to, for Matt Riddle, try to do these takedowns, take him down, hold him down, and Matt wrestle him. It don't always work out. Depending on who it is. Good match, back and forth. Finn Balor got the win, 19-16. I don't think it's over though, but I guess they're just trying to hold it off until Johnny Gargano can come back. Next match, for no one contender match, is Survivor Series. Pete Dunne, Damian Priest against Killian Dane. I knew this match was going to be hard hitting. Those two big guys and Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, I knew it was going to be hard hitting. I knew it. I just knew it. But then Pete Dunne got the win, which I kind of knew because he had a little more time in NXT and NXT UK over those two guys. So I knew he's going to get the win. But in due time, Killian Dane, Damian Priest, going to definitely get their chances. But this is one of the last time we saw those two, of Damian Priest and Pete Dunne. We'll see them later on. Now, for the men's War Game match. Oh man. Oh man. Tommaso Ciampa needed the fourth person, but we didn't know who it was. So it was like Undisputed Era was going to take this one. But fun fact, Roderick Strong was the only person in Undisputed Era who has never won a War Games match. Because the first War Games match, he was teamed with AOP against Sanity and Undisputed Era, which Undisputed Era won. Next year, Undisputed Era went against Ricochet, the Viking Raiders, and Pete Dunne, which Undisputed Era lost. Looks like they lost this year. They lost. They lost to Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Dominic Dijakovic in the fourth person. A little controversy. Well, what can you expect from Kevin Owens? Controversy just surrounds him. That's who he is. And that's what makes him so good at what he does at being a wrestler. Hitting the stunner, telling people to suck it. Man, they got the win with pretty much everybody on his computer got put through a table. Adam Cole suffered worse because, once again, this man climbed on top of the cage. And Tommaso Ciampa caught him up there with an air raid, cross neck breaker, or the white noise by Sheamus. Two tables. And Adam Cole's girlfriend, Britt Baker, got put on camera. Triple H spoke about that. He did not know that was going to happen. They just supposed to find the most worried, concerned person they could. And they happened to be Britt Baker. It's not the first time she was on camera. At Takeover 25, she was seen next to Stephanie. Triple H don't like put her on the spot or make notes of her because he doesn't want her to get into trouble with her employee, which she's employed by AEW. So it's not like they're doing it to be shady, what Triple H says. But who really knows? But if he's telling the truth, he's being a stand-up guy about that. Who knows? Britt Baker may come on over to NXT. Now. Let's get on over to Survivor Series. Now, I know a lot of people was worried that NXT gonna get slaughtered out. Like, SmackDown got slaughtered out in the past 2-3 years in Survivor Series matches. Because Raw was doing it. But I was kind of like, okay, this might be something. Because NXT, people was worried that NXT wasn't going to do the thing because they had this hellacious match the night before. Nah. Shawn Michaels on the kickoff show, which kickoff show had some good matches. They had a tag battle royal, which Ziggler and Rude won. It looked like the Street Profits going to win, but Ziggler and Rude won the first brand match, giving SmackDown a point. The next match was an NXT Cruiserweight match with Lio Rush defending against Kalisto and Akira Tozawa. The man the hour won, keeping his title. Come on now, it was a good match. I give him to him, but come on, we knew he was going to win. They gave a point for NXT. And then, next kickoff match, it was the Tag Team Champions Triple Threat match. Viking Raiders won, giving a point to Raw. A great back for a tag match, which I knew it was. I knew that everybody was going to get a spot to shine, which everybody did. And it was great back and forth tag team matches. I love to see that match again. Well, I love to see any combination of those two teams facing off against each other. Great match. Shawn Michaels announced the women's NXT Survivor Series team and the men's Survivor Series team. We kicked it off with the women's elimination team. NXT women's team was announced with Rhea Ripley, the captain. She picked Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, Candice LeRae. Oh my gosh. Ooh, sorry. Caught up. And Toni Storm. I was wondering when Toni Storm was going to pop up, but I should have known she's going to be on the team because she showed up on SmackDown. Early in the match, it was shown that Io Shirai and Candice LeRae was hurt, so they was taken out of the match. But that didn't stop nothing for NXT because they were to take over. They are not your kind. They are not your kind. It was a good back and forth match. Team Raw had a little mixed up, little problems. Charlotte tagged in, taking Asuka out the match. Asuka's on a roll like she's going to eliminate everybody. Charlotte being the queen, being who she is, got involved. Asuka spit that mist in her face. Called Charlotte to get eliminated. Asuka walked off and left. And then next thing you know, it came down to the boss and Rhea Ripley. What's next thing you know? Io Shirai and Candice LeRae come out. Oh, we feeling better now. We okay. Distractions, interference, which, you know, Rhea Ripley got the win. So she had 2 big wins that weekend. Biggest to Rhea Ripley. I see a bright future for her in NXT. She'll be women's champion next year. Next matchup, another brand match with the mid-card titles. Nakamura, Intercontinental Champion. What you guys think of his new title? What you think about that? Okay, kind of generic. It's okay. U.S. Champion AJ Styles, phenomenal. And then the Undisputed Era's own NXT North American Champion Roderick Strong. I knew this match had potential to be match of the night. This was a good match, man. These guys, I knew all 3 guys can go. This was a good match. It was back and forth. Everybody had a spot. AJ thought he was going to win with the front-on forearm. Knocked on Nakamura. This nigga, you know, who come in the back door? Roderick Strong. Booyah. Get out my match. Win. So with Rhea Ripley winning their match, and then with Roderick Strong winning his, they give 2 more points to NXT. They in the lead. Everybody was tied up, but they got the lead with 3. SmackDown 1. Raw 1. NXT taking off. I was so hyped when Roger won. I'm like, NXT not gonna get slaughtered out tonight. Yes. The NXT had the spotlight put on them. NXT Championship. The Bruiserweight beat Dunne taking on Adam Cole. Everybody was concerned these guys were both in brutal matches. How they can compete? Adam Cole, ribs was taped up. Pete Dunne knee was taped up, so we knew that they was gonna attack those parts. Another hard-hitting match, but like Adam Cole said, he may not be 100%, but he's still Adam Cole, and he won, baby. He won. You can't stop this dude, man. I love it. Undisputed Era. Look at this shirt. Ah, another victory, man. That didn't count as far as the brand thing go, because they were just straight up NXT. Didn't count. Did not count. Next, we had the Universal title match with Daniel Bryan taking on The Fiend. Let me in. Bray Wyatt. Yowie wowie. See you in hell. Man, that match was pretty good, man. I thought it was going to be a brutal match. It's going to be a one-sided match with The Fiend taking down Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan had some offense. It was back and forth. He was doing his thing. He was taking this man to the limit. It was like a point that he may have won. But The Fiend, man on the claw, he pretty much pinned down Daniel Bryan one arm and had the man on the claw. Daniel Bryan lost. I'm so sick of this red light, though. That red light is... Ugh, how do you guys feel about it? I'm not a fan of their red light. They need to do something, do away with their red light. It's so crazy, but they're gonna more like keep it because it's like an aura that gives him strength. The Fiend's strength. But it was a good back and forth match. I did enjoy it. Next we had the Survivor Series elimination match, 5-on-5-on-5. NXT team was announced during the kickoff by Hall of Famer, two-time Hall of Famer, HBK Shawn Michaels himself, which was going to be leading by Tommaso Ciampa. And then bask in his glory, Keith Lee. Oh yeah, Damian Priest got put in that match. It was some big guys in this match, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, it was some big guys. It really was. Yeah. It was hard to choose from. Somebody could choose. They chose a great team, man. They did. They really did. They had, bro, Matt Riddle got put in that thing, so that was cool to have Matt Riddle. Okay, I'm feeling myself. But anyway, good back and forth match. Randy Orton hitting folks with RKOs out of nowhere, back and forth. I really thought they was gonna let Raw win this one, especially for Seth, but they didn't. It ended up coming down to just Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Keith Lee. But Roman Reigns won the match. The big dog. Him and Baron Corbin got into it, no surprise. They slaughtered out Braun Strowman once again. Nobody beat him. He got counted out. No surprise whatsoever. So, anyway, Roman Reigns won, but him and Keith Lee paid respect. I heard that in the back in the locker room. There is big respect for Keith Lee. Vince, he likes Keith Lee and Matt Riddle. I can see why. So, I really feel like they have a big things coming for them, especially in NXT. And when they get called up to the main roster, I'm not going to say get called up to the main roster, but when they get called up to RAW Smackdown, because this weekend show, there ain't no more call-up stuff. It's just when you move to another brand. When they move over to RAW Smackdown. So, they gave SmackDown another point. Raw still won, and SmackDown 2, NXT 3. This next match was a Raw match. It was for the WWE Championship, Rey Mysterio, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar won. It was supposed to be Rey Mysterio winning, but Brock was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not losing this dude. Vince even told him, you will lose, but you'll get it back in the next pay-per-view. Brock's still like, no, I'm not doing it, man. I will let him get some offense, let him sell smooth, I'll make him look good, but I'm not losing. They had Dominic coming out like he's going to throw the towel. A couple of blows from Dominic and Rey Mysterio. A couple of 619, a couple of frog splashes. Didn't work out. Brock didn't stay down. He jumped a suplex. For Dominic again, man, he F5. Rey Mysterio, it was over. But like I said, Rey was supposed to win, but Brock being Brock and Vince giving in, it didn't happen. It would have been cool to see Rey get it, you know, especially at the point in his career. One last good run with the title, and then he can eventually drop it to somebody like during the road to WrestleMania, if it been Brock or anybody, man. It would just been good to see Rey with the title once again, especially with his son getting into the wrestling business now. But you know, the last, but definitely not least, the last brand match. This match was main event. I didn't think it was gonna be main event. I thought the men's Survivor Series elimination match was gonna be the main event, but they gave it to the women. NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler versus SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley versus Raw's Women's Champion Demand Becky Lynch. I knew that Bayley wasn't gonna win. I knew that it's gonna be Shayna or Becky. and I knew the loser of the match who's going to take the fall or tap out was going to be Bayley. No disrespect to Bayley. Bayley's trying to step her game up, but she's just not relevant enough compared to Shayna and Becky. Like, because Shayna's been NXT Women's Champion for over a year, and she's dominated the NXT Women's division. She even came over to RAW Smackdown, dominating them, laying them out. She shot the first shot, man, in this invasion thing, and Becky Lynch is the man. She made it in WrestleMania and won the main event. Handing won the rest of her first loss. So, but I just, man, I'm glad that NXT got the win in this one. They had 4 victories with Shayna Baszler making Bayley tap out. None of these matches were dull or boring. Even Brock Lesnar Rey Mysterio match was good because Ray had some offense and it was like he came close to winning. It wasn't just good wrestling matches. It was good entertaining. So it was good sports entertaining wrestling pay-per-view. I enjoyed this. This is why I said this Survivor Series possibly already hands down the best WWE pay-per-view of the year. It might even be pay-per-view of the year. I may be stretching it, but it just might be pay-per-view of the year because they knew how to utilize all 3 brands and still really didn't make any brand look bad. Because Raw's the flagship show. It would take a lot, in my opinion, to make Raw really look bad because Raw had some good parts in all the pay-per-view in every match. The Viking Raiders won. That was their only victory. But still, even in other matches that Raw was included, their stars still had moments that look good. It's a great pay-per-view. What are you guys' opinions on Survivor Series and before that? Do you think Survivor Series was the best pay-per-view this year from WWE? What do you guys think? To me, it was the best. I'm your main man, Kel Breezy, and always stay a wrestling fan.